Okay, so hello everyone. Hello. I'm just going to pour myself a drink. So today is Sunday, 18th of December, and I'm going to be doing some live readings today. So if anybody would like a reading, just pop on in. Basically, I have already put the link on Facebook, but I'll put it in the chat here as well so that you can see it. All right, so I've got a lady waiting, Shannon, and then I've got a couple of other people. So we've then got a lady called Cherie, okay, after that, and then we've got Sky. Okay, so they're like just little mini readings, really. I'm going to put hi Vera. Can I please activate this CC? I'm deaf. Oh, how do I do that, Vera? Do you know how I do that? Is that the thingy? I don't know what it's called. I wouldn't know how to do it. I'm so sorry. I'm not very au fait with this. Settings, would it be in settings? Audio, would it be in general? Join audio, shift videos, automatically add audio. Sorry, I can't do it. I am no good at all of this, I'm afraid. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, maybe when the replay comes up, because sometimes that you can add stuff in it then, maybe afterwards. Okay, that's really bizarre because I was just watching this film about a deaf guy, literally, and about signing, and I was thinking, I've always wanted to sign, always. So let me find that. Would you like a reading? Okay, so I'm going to do a banner because I can't see a banner that would be, oh, there we go. That might do it. There you go. There's the PayPal details down there. So if anybody would like a reading, it's £10 or $10. Okay, and they are future predictions. And if you do want a loved one, I'll give it a go. I can do mediumship. I'm better with the future predictions, but if you would like to concentrate on one person, I can usually pick them up on the cards, using the cards. So we'll give that a go. Hi, Vaughn, and hi, a bit of this and a bit of that. I'm on again. I know. I just can't get enough of going live. So, yeah. So that's my layout right now. We've got Shannon, Cherie, and Sky. Okay. So let me put the link. Invite, copy. I'll put that link in there. Okay. So that's if you wanted a reading. Let me put readings on. £10. Oh, that works out $10. So I'm doing, doesn't work out $10. I'm just doing it at $10. Carmen, you're amazing. Blessings to you. What a kind, generous woman. Well, they're not free today. I'm afraid. I do free readings sometimes. I do, but today we're all kind of having to, with costs of Christmas and all. So we're all having to do that. Hi, Sonia. All right. So I'm going to bring on Shannon, okay, if you're ready, Shannon. All right, so Shannon's a little bit shy, and she does have a little one walking about somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's cute. I love your tree. Oh, that's lovely.
The older he gets, the bigger the tree will get.
I've got a box over there, my tree. But it does look quite Christmassy at the back anyway, and that's all the time. So Oh, so how are you doing, lovely?
I'm good. How are you?
I sorted out for Christmas.
No, not at all.
No,
Got one more week to shop,
no.
so yeah.
Yes, yeah. We're running out of time for Amazon, aren't we? Because even
I
though
know.
Amazon's saying it today, it's still dodgy, isn't it?
Is
Sometimes.
it? Yes.
Sometimes it's not. Okay, so would you like a question answered, or would you like me to just see what I get?
Just see what you get. Yeah.
All
Oh my
right.
God. Whatever. Okay, yeah. I'm open.
All right. So, oh, there's little one. I can hear him.
Yeah.
Is it him?
I can't. Mommy's busy right now. Say
Hi. Hello. How are you doing? You're a handsome little
You're so
chap,
funny.
aren't you? Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. Wow. Are you playing? What are you playing at the moment?
He's playing with his alphabet letters.
Show
on
me
the
your
door.
toy.
Yes, we have lots of them. They're everywhere right now.
It's good that he's learning his alphabet.
Oh, he
So
knows it
they
front
learn
and
through
back.
play, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
All right.
extremely smart.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on you, and we're going to do what's around you now. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Just think about your life at the moment. Think about what's happening. Okay, so this is like a leap of faith. They're talking about a leap of faith. Would you understand that you've had to live your life sometimes by going with a gut feeling?
Definitely.
And, you know, you mainly trust it. You mainly go, do you know what, this feels the right thing to do, so I've got to go for it. But just recently, there has been a new idea about, you know, this gut feeling, a new idea. Should I go for it or not? There's a big question mark over that. Okay, so this could be about all sorts of things. So I'll give you some more information, some more layers on that in a minute. Okay. Okay, so you've got two aces here straight away. Aces are kind of new beginnings, fresh starts. You know, a lot of people get these type of readings with the aces as we're going into the new year, because everything is about the new stuff, isn't it? It's about where we want to go in the new year. You know, 2023, there's a lot of energy. People get a lot of, like, a boost of energy, like a fresh new year brings about that bit of confidence that you're in control, and you can be and do what you want to do. So I do feel that your guides, your spirit guides, your loved ones, your helpers, they're all around you, you know, wanting the best for you. Okay, they're just waiting for instructions right now, going, okay, then where do you want us to look? What do you want us to do? Where do you want us to plan? Okay, so it's a good time to write those affirmations, positive statements.
Like,
you know, have you done affirmations before? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You've done them before, have you? Affirmations.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So when we go into the new year, it's a good idea to start them afresh. Does that mean it's to start the new ones, or to rephrase the old ones? Sometimes just to put a little bit of a slant on things. Okay. Who likes everything in its place? Everything has to be just so. Who likes that?
Me and I grew up that way, but I have that tendency, but I can't do it. There's a mess everywhere.
You can't with little ones, though, can you?
No, you cannot. There's no way.
If you did, they wouldn't be happy anyway, would they? I mean, let's face it. So
sometimes you just have to
okay, so you do have to embrace the mess. So they're talking about education as well around. Okay, so that could be educating your little one. That could be your education, but it feels as if it's like, I want to, I do think that you want to learn new things, and I think that you're also enjoying the teaching process. Does that make sense? And, you know, finding out different ways that What's your son's name?
Declan.
Declan. Is finding out different ways of how Declan responds to learning. And obviously I want to be totally honest with you. I know that you was chatting to another lady in the chat yesterday when I was on, and I do know about the possible kind of it's slower than most in trying to get them to when they're kind of special. The children these days are born very special. They are rainbow children, crystal children. They think differently. They act differently. There's so much to it. Okay, there is so much to it, and you're learning, I think. Would you understand that you want to find out more?
Yes, definitely.
Because I feel as if you are going to go down maybe teaching these type of children as well as your own. There may be a way that you can think, okay, I think I can get through to them. I think that I could help. Does this make sense? So
yeah, because I'm pretty empathic and intuitive, and it's like I'm starting to notice these gifts, and I kind of always knew that I've had them, but I'm definitely interested in learning more about how to develop my gifts to help others and myself. Yeah. And I've always been attracted to like the paranormal, that kind of stuff, astrology, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it is all going to start to flow. I'm telling you that is, it's like sometimes we have to think, okay, why was I dealt this hand in life? What is it about? Why was this happening? And from what I gather, sorry, it's a bit cold in here.
No worries. I'm about to burn up.
From what I gather, you're now aware that there's something more to this. Does that make sense? Yes. This is going to go further in your life. This is going to, you're going to make the most of the situation that you find yourself in, and also help other. I feel, when other parents are struggling, and it's like, and it's frustrating and it's upsetting sometimes, but then it's exhilarating and rewarding. So, and it's trying to see how that ups and downs are going. Something in each other's lives. So have you thought about creating like a group or something? Because
I'm a single mom, and I work full time, and I handle everything. So I've thought about a way that, like, I have kind of a plan in mind where single mothers can help each other out. Like, we'll employ other single mothers to help single mothers. And I haven't quite worked out all the kinks yet, but that's kind of, I've been thinking about that for probably a year now.
Yeah, I do think that's in your life path.
Really?
I really do. Yeah, I really do. Because you understand right from the core, you understand.
I mean, even if the mom wants to get away to go get a pedicure or have a quiet meal or read a book, when you're a single mom, you don't have those things. And it's, and people will constantly say, oh, I understand, but sometimes they really don't. And it's hard.
No, they don't.
It's like we're expected to handle both parents' jobs, and it's rough.
Yeah.
So
I was a single mom.
I've been thinking about that. You brought that up. Thank you.
Yeah, I was a single mom, so I know exactly.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
My mum was pretty good though. She was there, but obviously they're not there all the time. So you've still got the majority of the time, the lion's share, haven't you?
Yes,
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the sunshine card here, but we've got it's on hold. So could that mean, sarcastically, with the tarot, that there's like a winter spell over there and it's very cold? Would you understand what they mean by this?
Yes, I do.
I don't know whereabouts in America you are.
I'm in Florida. North
Florida. So that's not cold.
No, we're not cold here. No.
No.
It is pretty cold though.
So it's not the weather they're talking about then, is it?
I know what they're talking about.
You do? Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it's something to do with maybe a holiday. It's something to do with kind of, happiness and things, having to be patient, having to wait. Okay. So there are, when you feel as if you're nearly there.
Yes.
But you've just got this last bit. it's like I've nearly got what I wanted, or I've nearly reached that achievement, but now I've got to wait, and I've got to, you know, be patient until the next round of it. It's like coming in waves. Does that make sense? It's like I'm going up a level, and then I've got to wait, and then I've got to go up another level, and then wait, and then. Would you understand what they mean by this?
Yes, that makes sense. That's what's been going on lately. Because it's like kind of 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of deal, you know. I think they're talking about changes that I need to make.
Sorry, say that again.
I think they're talking about changes that I need to make.
Ah, yeah. It's all right. I've got grandchildren. I get it. I totally get it. It's always when you're on the phone as well. They always do it when you're on the phone.
They want your attention.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I had it with my daughters today. But they like attention. So
I'm not very good at this.
If he wants a bit of attention, I'm happy to give him attention in between the reading. I'm good with that.
It's okay. It's okay. You're okay, baby. Please don't do that again. No. Down. Please. Give me that wagon. He's outside the wagon off the couch. Come here.
It's all right. It's okay.
It'll be okay. It's plastic.
Do they still do Tonka toys?
Yes, but they're not metal anymore, thank God.
Yeah,
they used to be.
Yeah, they don't want things to last forever, do they, anymore?
No.
Back away society. I'm just taking my painkiller, sorry.
Definitely. Give me that wagon. Excuse me, guys. Mama needs the wagon now. It is yours, but you're not going to put it on the couch. So play with it on the floor if you want it. Good Lord.
Okay. That's all right. Okay, so yeah, they're talking about being let down. Would you understand you've been let down over something that this feels as if it's an ambition. So this could have been a project, it could have been a hobby, it could have been something you was looking forward to, and it was a doing. So it's not just a thought or an idea, but it's like I've been let down. Would you understand what they mean?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Probably like I think the relationship with his father, kind of, the family kind of deal, and and then also where I'm in my life right now working, it's not where I wanted to be when I was younger. So it's just but sometimes you do what you got to do.
Yes, definitely. Well, I'm going to go into your future now.
Okay.
Let's see what we've got coming up for you. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Please don't apologize. I think it's funny. You probably don't, but I'm sorry. I don't have to do the disciplining.
Well, he throws off the couch and he goes, "Oh no."
Oh no.
I know. It's like, dude, you caused it. It's funny.
All right, so let's see what's coming up. All right, so you do have bouts of depression. Would you understand this? So
yes.
It may not be clinical, but it feels as if it's kind of the ups and downs, okay? And there can be tearful moments. You try and make the absolute best of life, okay? So you're not one of these people that just sit there in your depression and don't do anything about it. You do project yourself forward. Okay, with things. You get bored, okay, and when you get bored and you haven't got a project, that's when you implode in a little bit more and go into yourself and start to then pick holes in your life. Does that make sense? But when you're busy, you've got no time for that. Does that make sense? Because it's all kind of go. So I do feel as if it's like, knowing that you have bouts of this, try and plan things. Does that make sense? That, you've got something to look forward to each time. Does that make sense? It's like waves of it. And I do think that is kind of how things are going to go when you go into 2023. Okay. There's going to be more control over, your inner child. Does that make sense? What your inner child needs?
Sorry.
Would you understand there's some holiday? Because I'm seeing abroad, links with abroad or overseas, or a plan in the sun. Would
Well,
you
the
understand
last
what I mean?
reading I had with you, you and Greg both talked about that. Yeah. So
Yes,
that's good. You got it again. That makes me happy. I think that would cure the boredom.
because I think something's going to happen suddenly.
Like, I'm really getting these urges just to kind of go experience different cultures, you know, and get the heck out
Yeah.
of Florida.
Yeah.
It's so flat
That's
here.
what I feel. And I feel it's going to be, sod it, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm booking it. I'm just doing it. Let's just do it. And I feel that this is going to be kind of one of those ideas that come into your mind, and then it's kind of like a little bit of planning, and then I'm going to go. Okay, so I'm also seeing that you're trying to look at things from another person's point of view, and I feel this is this may be linked to your partner. It's either your partner or ex-partner, and maybe or maybe a relative, because what I'm feeling is you're trying to be the fair person and try and see it from their point of view, but they are not doing the same back. Would that make sense to you?
That's 1,000% correct. Yes.
And that is really affecting you.
That's what now?
Yeah, that's affecting you.
Yes. So I should stop doing that.
Well, there's, you know, you can't be the kind person that you are. Even if you tried, you wouldn't be able to, because that's you. And so for you to say, oh, I'm going to toughen up and I'm not going to care anymore, you know, that's difficult. But what they are saying is that there may be times now that you can, it's like step back and allow them to try helping themselves more. Does that make sense? Instead of you trying to meet them halfway all the time, let them make an effort. Does that make sense? Before you kind of reach out. Does this make sense?
Complete sense, yes.
Okay. And I feel that there is, you know, this bad behavior around, and I feel that, you know, whoever this person is that I'm talking about, they haven't got good intentions a lot. Does that make sense? So that they're not, I'm not saying that they're all bad. I'm not going to say that. They do tend to take advantage of your kindness. And, you know, and that sometimes is hard to stomach, you know, because you'll ignore it and make excuses for them, and then you'll ignore it again and then make excuse. Just, I mean, and this, it's hard. It's hard, but it's because you're such a nice person. All right. But you are. Exactly. You are.
I'm getting verklempt here, but yes.
Yeah. So I do feel that 2023, in springtime 2023, this is all going to start. They're going to start seeing the more feisty you. They're going to start seeing this warrior woman. They're going to start seeing this person who's more in control of, you know, how you're treated. And it's like, you know, don't talk to me like that. Don't treat me like that. It's not going to wash anymore. I'm sorry. That's how it is. Wonderful. So it's going to be quite firm but fair. Okay, there's going to be some of that. All right. I do see that there's a self-employed business in you. So you said that you're working, but is there something else that you wanted to do?
I work with my family. We have a business, but there's other things, yes, I would like to do, possibly with my psychic gifts and things like that. But as I develop, that would make me very happy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do see there's going to be some of that. I do see that. The other thing is you focusing on, you know, you get a little bit, you get some time. Does that make sense? You don't get much time, but you do get some time. In that time, it's filling it up with sometimes use. Does that make sense? And that's hard, especially as a single mum.
Oh yeah.
You time, you know, what is it that I want to do? And I do feel as if the spirit are trying to say that they're going to help you with that. They're going to help. Yeah. So it's like occupying the little one, so that they're occupied doing what they want to do, and you can just chill. Even if you get lost in Netflix for a bit. Does that make sense? Knowing that little one's okay, knowing that they're happy. Does that make sense? So there is some help there, but you do have to ask for it and just confirm that that's what you want. Okay.
Okay.
Because does he have a mystery person?
Declan?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I can tell that he sees things and he talks to people.
Yeah.
And he talked about my my paternal grandparents the other day, and I've never really talked about them in front of him. And he knew their name and what I called them when they were little. And then sometimes, like, he'll walk down the hallway and I can tell that he sees something. He'll come running and he'll get behind me. So I hope it's a good thing, but I don't know, you know. And because I don't like really trust my gifts, I'm not quite sure what to decipher for that.
I'm not picking up anything. Well, I do. Well, what I'm picking up is that he does have a special friend, and I do believe that's a spirit person. I think it's a child. That child can sometimes be mischievous and, you know, that sort of thing, but I do know that he's
sometimes he'll look above me and smile and grin, and they'll do something kind of crappy. So I don't know.
Yes. So
a good thing, or that makes, so you feel it's okay.
What I'm saying is they're mischievous. So it's like sometimes you have to tell the spirit, you know, the spirit child, you be good as well. I'm keeping an eye on you. Okay. So they don't need to know that you can't see. They don't need to know that. Is there anything you would like to ask me?
Just maybe anything that I could do to help develop my gifts. Right, trust more.
Being around other spiritual people does really help. So joining a group, you know, anything like that, it really does help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't, then I would say, you know, everybody would say the generic thing to say is meditation, but it's not that for me. I've never been a meditator.
Yeah.
What I am is a daydreamer. So daydreaming is another form of meditation. So when you're walking up or when you're doing hoovering or something mundane, don't have TV on.
Okay.
Don't have music on. Just be in their silence and in your own head. And they will talk back and forth with you.
Okay. Well, I've recently discovered like these nagging thoughts I've had my whole life was really probably my guidance. And I just thought it was like, but I've started listening to it lately. And like when I'm looking for things, I find them. It's amazing, you know. Yeah. It's like here, it's in here, and your ego's like, oh, it's not there. I didn't leave it there. But it is.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That is it.
I'm learning that.
Yeah. Oh, so you're doing a marvelous job. You're doing an amazing job with that little man. You're doing an amazing job. He's an absolutely lovely, happy little boy, and that's down to you. And you know, well done.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm all embarrassed. My face is red.
Okay, lovely lady. I will. I'll see you again soon. All right. You take care.
Thank you. You too.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Say hi.
Hi. And then your computer froze for a sec.
Oh, did it?
Yep, and now your sound is
some comments because I couldn't read while I was doing the reading. What, sorry?
No, it's okay.
What did you say?
It's okay. It'll.
Is it right? Okay.
Your mouth moves and then the speech comes, so it will probably be compacted back together again.
I hope so. Oh, Joyce, I would welcome a reading now. Do I go and pay by PayPal? Yes, lovely Joyce. Yes, you do. I think I've had a payment. I think payment came through. Joyful. Would it be Joyful? Is that you? Love the kids. I love the kids. I just got home from being in -22 in Calgary. Oh no, 7 Fahrenheit in Calgary. It's -1 Fahrenheit outside here. -1. I know, it's freezing. Absolute freezing. You've changed your background. That's good, Vera.
Changed the layout. I changed the layout.
Yeah, I think it looks good because you do have to watch what's behind you, don't you, when you're going live?
And I didn't like it.
I've seen some people going live and there's dirty laundry pile behind them. I'm like, really? You just can't do that. You just can't do that. Some people don't think. Love you, sisters that understand this reading. Please be sure to find the time for yourself, God, whoever that is for you, sharing love all the time. We just have to create the time and space for that. I started waking up at 3 and 4 a.m. for no reason. Now I know why. Super grateful. Sending you love. Yeah. There's lots of energies around, lots and lots of energies, which is good. You know, the energies,
I do feel they're good energies. There are good energies coming in instead of.
And you know, when we think we're waking up, I wonder whether we're just coming back into our bodies. There's that. Think about that.
There are days that it takes me time. I have to lay in the bed and just wait until my body tells me, okay, now you can get up.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way,
I agree.
Greg. Yeah. I tagged also Greg on his channel because when we have to figure out how to do that so that any video that gets uploaded, so the standard settings will be on the CC. So
what is the CC? I'm presuming
that's basically the translation. And if it's not on, I've turned it off because you can set it off in your own, but on your own YouTube live, because I find it annoying. But when it's not supported, it doesn't show up.
Okay.
So we got to see if we can find out how to do that.
No.
And I also...
Thank you, Joyce, for all this. Sorry, you go.
I also ordered now... sometimes you're lucky when you start searching. A screen behind me.
Yay! Perfect. Yeah. Joyce said,
I got to move a little bit stuff that way. Otherwise, I won't be able to go through my door.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Sam. That's Homemade Mom there. Hi, Sam. CC closed caption as words come across the screen. Yeah. So, that's good. That's good. So we've got Sky down in the chat there. So I've got Sky as a third. So I don't know where Cherie is. I didn't see Cherie in the chat, but if you are there, Cherie, you're the next person to have a reading. Are you here to hang out, Vera, or are you here to have a reading? What would you like?
Yeah, but the changes I've made, am I on the right track?
All right. Okay. We can just do a little, if you don't need a big one, we can just do a little thing if you want. It's up to you. A little one?
Just a little.
All right.
Yeah.
No worries. No worries.
Just to fill in the time they come in.
That sounds good to me. That sounds good. So I work hard. If I show you, just for your next one, when you're reading for one person, I'd put the others down in the bottom. Does that make sense? And then bring them on one at a time and back again. Does that make sense? Be in control of the back and forth thing. These little things you don't know until you do it on your own on StreamYard. Honestly, I had to learn the hard way.
I basically forgot a bit. And that gets important when it's going to be more in a row. But I cannot have many in my StreamYard because it's not a professional one. So I can have total 6 spots with me.
Yeah, see, mine's with it's Greg's, so we share it. It's 10 total with his, just 10. Yeah, so New Year's Eve is going to be fun because obviously we're doing that on StreamYard, so there's only going to be spaces for will be 8 people.
Oh my God, Brandy, that's not good. Her PayPal account was hacked. You're not the only one. I heard the others too.
My bank account got it, didn't it? It copped it. So yeah, I know how this all feels. And so that time of year as well, which is really horrible. Old school names to know the joy of frequency name. Okay, so we'll be waiting for Cherie. So and Sky, her camera's off at the moment. So we'll do a little bit for you, and then we can go from there. So and we'll do Sky after. Yeah, is that all right? That sounds like a plan to me. But I'm going to put my heater on because I'm cold.
Then you need to put it on.
I won't be cold. I won't have it. I'm not playing that game.
That's quick.
It's just there.
I have to walk out of the room.
You see, I've got my central heating and that's on. But when I get cold, I then put this on. Ah, Sky's there. Hi, Sky. Just bring Sky on. Oh, okay, again. Okay. All right. So she's obviously driving. I think she's driving. So I think it would probably be a good thing for me to do yours. And then when she's got her destination, we can then do Sky. Someone hacked. So yeah, I used to buy Moldavite from Nico, and then after someone hacked PayPal and my Amazon. Oh God, that's horrible. That's really horrible. Let's send back to sender all that energy that they did that to you and the person that did my bank account.
Yeah, what I do with all those kind of accounts, I have a double verification. So any location that is not from you or a strange computer, they have to either sent a text message. They cannot get in easily. And if you so if you do that more with a double verification, it's a lot harder. So ever since I've done that with anything, I never had a problem with being hacked.
Yeah, mine's a double thing, but still bloody got hacked. Yeah, they want to get in, they will. Oh, Brandy, that's horrible. She had to close all her accounts. Yeah, I saw the Argentina one as predicted. So yeah, he said, I don't know you even pronounce this, but this, you know, here, so Ali, Argentina won as predicted. They said, was it France? And I just said Argentina. So I had 50-50 chance of winning it though. So I think that the odds were just, you know.
you don't know how to pronounce the name, Ali? Did you mean that?
Syntax.
Syntax errors.
Syntax. What is a syntax?
I don't know, but that's how
syntax. No, syntax. Ali predicted Wednesday's lottery numbers, please. Yeah. 14, number 12, 52. I don't know.
I tried for myself, but it didn't work, Ellie.
That'd be very funny. Okay, right. So Joyce, I'll put the link in there. I'm going to put the link in here. So Joyce, you can pop on in. Oh, Oh, so computer language error is syntax error. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Oh, glitching matrix. Hello, little one.
I think you know what that means. I think she's coming. When I did that on her tail, Miss Magic,
yeah.
She pushes against it.
What does that mean?
I think she's gonna be a big lady.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, bless them. You'll get half the winnings when I win. Oh, okay. Thank you. Linda, send me your friend request for your reading. Oh, have we got another plebby? Let's just double check. I don't mind shouting out to anybody who I know and letting them advertise their wares on here, but I'm not doing it to somebody I don't know and who hasn't asked. So yes, but I can't change that because unfortunately it's not got the 3 dots on it. Mystic Mood Healing Tarot. Right, so Vera wanted to see if you're going in the right direction. Well, the answer to that is a big fat yes, but let's see what else they say.
Well, I did get the 777 after I was done. I have a little that reads the air quality. It's a cheap one, but it gives a good indication. And when I look over, 777.
That's funny. That is funny. So, Cherie, are you about? I sent a little message. Let me just double check the website. I've given Cherie, this stream. There's been no response there, but we'll have to have a look. Yeah, unfortunately, Linda, I can't block Mystic's Mood Healing Tarot, I'm afraid. So you guys might want to, because it's a spammer. Okay, I'm just going to tune into you, Vera, okay? So I did astrology early. I did it yesterday, did the astrology. So if anybody wants to have a look, see what there was a lot of channeling in there. Spirit had lots to say. So yeah, it wasn't just your readings went on there. Okay, so Vera, what I'm seeing is there is a strong male guide coming in. Okay, that male guide you may already know. But they're saying, okay, so they're saying close to home. So could it be that your dad is one of your guides?
I got a feeling that Thor told me. Yeah, but Thor told me that he's gonna take a little step back and pushing up my dad.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I feel, you know, that there's a lot of energy going in with dad energy. Look here, you know, we've got the father card. Now emotionally, there's a feeling here of being tormented. Okay, being a bit tormented by I feel emotions sometimes, and trying to keep the emotions grounded. But what they're saying is that you did this perfectly, that you covered your, you know, when you did your live, it was a huge thing for you, and you coped extremely well, even when there were technical issues that come up. You did extremely well. So they're just saying, you know, keep going, doing what you're doing. All right. Home from home. You're supposed to be working from home. It's safer for you emotionally. So they're saying that maybe you should be looking into those types of jobs. Does that make sense? Where you can work from home. All right, because that would be perfect. Okay.
I'll have to set that up when that comes in.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, do you know what? I say these things, right? And I channel it through, and then the next card out is this one. New job. So I love the way my guides work. It's like they then confirm exactly what I just got channeled through. So yeah, there's a lot of wishes and dreams. There's a lot of, lots of good energy that you're pushing through at this moment. Your psychic ability is just channeling through, naturally. You're putting all of your training and all of your intuition, all of your psychic ability, you're pushing all of that together in a nice, pretty bundle now. You're thinking about what it looks like the background screen. So what you're doing is saying to the universe, I'm serious at this. I'm serious. This is what I want to do.
I've been looking for that for a year.
Yeah.
But it was so expensive, and now I found one that is also on sale and within budget.
Yeah, good. So yeah, they're just saying that this is it. This is your time. This is definitely your time. There is a mother energy around, and I haven't ever picked up on your mum in spirit world, but I'm definitely seeing your mum around, because I am seeing a lady who knew, she said that she had to know her place.
And great organizing skills.
She could be strong, but she had to know her place, and she understood her own kitchen. That was her domain. Does that make sense? She had to know her, that was where she was the queen of the kitchen. That's what hers was. So did your dad not do a lot of cooking?
She cooked always and baked and everything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that she could cook vegetables.
Okay.
Green beans.
Okay.
Like if she had cooked it, you could put your thumb on the green bean, lift it up, and you could see the plate, and the green bean was gone.
So it's overcooked. Yeah. So this feels as if also she's going to help you with some legal paperwork and things. Okay, there seems to be some official paperwork, and she's quite methodical at that. She's quite good at that, whereas your dad's good at the electrical stuff. Anything to do with electrical stuff. She's good at paperwork and methodical stuff. So she's helping you in the background. She's very proud of you, and she wishes that she could have been more vocal, proud of you when she was around. She would have liked to have told you more often.
The thing was
more affection. She said.
Yeah, she was part of the for the horse groups. She did all the kinds of stuff and organizing stuff. And even though she told me, I'm sorry, but otherwise people start to say that I'm pushing you forward. The jealousy, because I'm close to home, that's why she's doing it. So I had to wait until she got no from everybody, and then I was allowed to do it. That's what she says. I wish I would have spoken out more. Yeah.
And I feel that sincerity is with her as well when she says that. But she's proud of you. She's loving this feminine energy that's coming through as well, she's saying. Okay. So you can, because you've had to stand up for yourself. You've had to be that warrior. But what we're seeing now is this femininity, this gentleness. Does that make sense? That's also coming out, and also in your readings, the empathy and the love that's coming out in your readings is really, really, rewarding for anyone who is happy enough and lucky enough to have a reading with you, Vera. So.
And it's for a lot of people also strange because all that whole package comes through during a reading.
It does. It does.
And people are conditioned. You have to pick out one of your abilities and go for that one.
Not nowadays.
You know what I always said. That's basically denying a good part of yourself.
Yeah, no, it's all. I think a lot of people are using a lot of the clairs now. It used to be old-fashioned. That's what it used to be. Not anymore. Definitely not anymore.
And
so Vera, I'm saying you could, if you wanted, to help me out with the readings, and I'll pay you. If you wanted to add on a little bit to each of the readings, I'm good with that. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure. And I will also explain to syntax errors who is Thor. Thor was my main guide, and you can see him as a super warrior. He had also armor on with all kinds of shingles. I have not come across a picture of it that captured what he projected on my view. So he was a really big, because I've been attacked on all sides. The worst you can think of with energy attack, energy bullying. And that's where he came in until I was strong enough to do it myself. And that's why and I'm getting chills. When he stepped back, I know that he knows I can do it. He'll step back in when it needs to. Yeah. And now I got to have my way of talking. Oh, and that sound that sometimes her computer gives a clicking sound and we cannot find out how to stop that. It's mystery sound.
Homemade mum. This person is not. I know that they've got the same writing as some of the spammers, but this person is not. They've been really, really lovely on this channel. So I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. So yeah, I think it's just the way that it looks, because a lot of the spammers come through like that. So yeah, no. Yeah, Sam. So this person is most welcome. They've been a wonderful support. It's been lovely.
Otherwise I would have kicked him out already.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm just making myself a quick coffee. Is there anything you wanted to? I mean, Sky, we're just waiting for you to come on now, Sky. So whenever your video's on, we'll start your reading. Oh, she's there. Let me bring you on.
I'm here. I just got.
I'll be back in a minute.
I can't.
Okay, love.
Huh?
So, are you able to have it? Did you say you were at a football game? You look beautiful, lovely.
Thank you. I'm going to a football game right now. I just got invited like 20 minutes ago, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go, but I still want my reading.
Oh, nice.
I'm really.
When would you like to have it? When's convenient for you? When's convenient? You want me to do it now?
Sure,
yeah,
you can do it now.
Right.
Can I turn my cam off?
Yes, you can, darling. Yes. Okay. So, I'm just quickly making a coffee. Vera, do you go first? Do you want to pick up something first for Sky, and then I'll do it afterwards? Would that be all right? That just gives me time to do me coffee. Yeah, is that all right? You didn't come on for this. I know you didn't. But...
You're throwing me in the deep again.
You know me.
I know. And I've been changing everything around, and not everything has a place yet. I will just pull a few cards until Ellie is ready. Let me change them. I don't want to see the pictures. Yeah, let's see. Ooh. I got that card a couple of times, Ellie. And maybe my guides are on the... Okay, they flew. A little bit too big. Okay, reshuffle. Reshuffle. Okay, reshuffle. They just stepped in. You cannot pull the good cards if you...
I think she was asking about love life. I think she was saying. So.
Yep.
What's that noise? Is that around Sky? I think that's around Sky.
I think you hear the stadium.
Oh, right. I've never been to a football match.
There's loudspeakers.
Okay,
Oh
my
lovely.
God, look. Can I just pause you a minute? Look who's spamming. Look, I'm spamming myself. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alison James is spamming me on my own Facebook. Okay, so that just proves that whoever is doing the spamming, they're not privy to it, because obviously I'm not going to give anybody my permission to spam on my account. Wow. Okay, that's funny. Can I block myself? I can't even block myself. Oh, I can. No, I can't. No, I can't. It's funny. Crazy.
And you know, I don't see the comments. I don't see it.
Look here, look. Alison James is inboxed me this spam. Look. How is that possible? Please don't block me, people, because that's not me. Oh, we've lost Sky, unfortunately. We've lost Sky. Oh dear.
I think she's been called. She's been called in.
Yeah. What we could do, is do her the reading, and then she can get it later.
Brandy. Yeah, Brandy, no. She did not tag you. That's a fake account. Impostering Ellie.
It's not me, guys. It ain't me. I'm on here already. So it's not me.
So if you can, send the link to that website and report. Do
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a photograph of that. If you don't want to be in it, then turn your camera off, because I'm going to put that over to Facebook and just prove to them that that's what's going on.
Yep. And I'm just going to say it. Ellie will never spam you this way. She'll do that on a live.
Yeah, never.
On her. Well, the channels everyone knows, on her own account, nothing else. No, they changed the hacking, Brandy, by stealing your pictures and making a new account with that name.
So I'll have to deal with that later, but I'm not going to deal with it right now. Anyway, Sky, we are you're back, so we can do this now. Okay, let's bring Sky back on. Okay. So she is there. She's just got her headphones in and not the
So on the love, and I got to work your light. I love it. Yeah, it's the first card that I pulled out: deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. but I feel I gotta get them all in first. Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. And this one. Where are you Imrama? Where are you being called to journey to? And I love it because all three I'm drawn to that person. Oh, I got, yeah, this person who's standing there, and I feel that that is you. And in this one, I see both. First, this one, and this is for you moving you forward. And I feel that it's basically that you're ready for a love life. I don't know if you already are in seeing someone, or that it's basically what I feel is that you are ready. And yeah, that's, I think, where are you being called to? And I feel that you need to feel where you're drawn to. I think that the universe will put you in the right places at the right time if you don't have a loved one. But it feels like it's coming together. That's what I get.
Okay. So, Joyce, I'm afraid there's somebody else spamming. So ignore light piece there. As you know, that it might not be that person's fault. So yeah. So they're not even real people, Joyce. Honestly, they're like robots. It's like, oh, thank you,
yeah,
Brandy. Brandy just reported it.
Yeah, and it was 4 minutes when she checked. It was 4 minutes ago recreated.
So, yeah. So thank you for that. So if anybody wants to help me out and just report the hack there, that would be great.
And Joyce asking, how does one join the group video chat?
I keep putting in chat here. Here we go. I'll do it again. Ready? You click on that. Click on that StreamYard link, Joyce, and then you come on in. All right, lovely, Sky. So I'm going to have a look and see what I've got for you. Thank you for that, Vera. Thank you, darling.
And then
all right, so let's have a little look. Oh, we're really being shafted here. Yeah. I'm sorry about all the spammers. There's not a lot I can do about this. I'm so sorry. Let's have a look. Sky. Okay, so talking about a character around you who brings with them a lot of sunshine energy, but we've also got this kind of it's like an overwhelming kind of it's like a feeling of excitement. Okay, so there's obviously somebody that you really like, Sky, here is what I'm seeing, and this person is around you. But I feel as if you've had to put a hard front up. You've had to put this kind of like a barrier up. You've had to kind of somehow, I don't know, protect yourself somehow. Protecting yourself. Because I feel as if this person is either hurting you or has hurt you in the past. Would you understand what I'm picking up for you, Sky? This feels as if
I understand.
You've got to break free. Yeah, you do. Okay. So this feels as if you've got to break free. Does that make sense? From this feeling. So I'm not saying break free from the person, because that's not my place to say to you to do that. But you know, when it's like somehow I've got to get to a place of, if this isn't working out, then I'm not going to get my knickers in a twist. I'm not going to worry about them. It's like, it's their loss, not mine. Does that make sense? Because that's what you need to be saying is, I'm a real catch. I'm a good person. I can love genuinely, an unconditional love. I'm really good friend. I'm the sort of person that you want in your corner when things are not going right, you know, and start giving yourself all these compliments of what sort of girlfriend you are, you know. Give yourself all that in your higher self, in your inner child energy, and keep going with it. Keep going with it. And what you'll do is your inner child will grow confidence, and it will start saying, no, it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. Okay. I'm going to call in Greg, because he might be able to do something about all these spammy things. There we go. Yeah, so it feels as if it's like you're having to reboot. Does that make sense? Reboot your energy. Know your energy. Know that you are so able to the best relationship possible. Okay, it is in your future. It is coming. And if it is not fitting together easily, then it's like, I'm not going to keep trying to make something fit. I'm not going to keep doing that, no matter how good they appear to be, because it's out of frequency. It's just out of frequency. Does this kind of make sense, Sky?
Yep.
Do you want to ask anything? I know it's difficult because you've probably got people around you. Difficult to ask, then just say yes.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, got you. I got you. So as long as you're okay with me carrying on, all right?
Yeah. You're it's awesome.
All right. I do see that there is a really good working class guy. Okay. I feel as if this person has a steady, good job. I feel as if they're going up levels. Does that make sense? They are, it's like they're climbing the ladder of their own success. They may be, they're like a worker, you know, where they do physical work. Okay. I'm sensing that this person has got so much love and openness in their heart. There's no mind games. There's no crazy trying to work out what they're doing or what they're thinking. There's none of that. They're open. They are able to just give you what is needed. You know, it's just there. So so this person is on their way, love. They are. And I'm sensing that there is some plans. So it's all about just going with your future, looking forward to your future, making your future as happy and secure and as powerful as you can make it, and let them join your life. Does that make sense? Let them join your life rather than you go searching for them. Does that make sense? You're just getting on with your life. You're open to it. Your trust in the universe is bringing you who you're meant to be with, and you know, and that's it. So work on your frequency energy of being that magnet. That magnet is going to bring that person to you who's meant to be there. Did you want to ask anything else? I know it's a bit tricky, but if not, you can always message me and I can have a look at it later. So you can message me on Facebook or whatever.
Sorry, guys.
You like.
Okay, Allie, that works. That would be great.
All right, darling. Oh,
thank you.
Okay, sweet. Enjoy the football.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Oh. So, Joyce, are you able to join in? I'm sorry, I slept in, just woke up, had a busy sleep. So do you mind if I don't come on live for my reading? I'm just listening here. Yes, of course, Cherie. That is absolutely fine. So please ignore the spammers. I have asked Greg to come in and see if there's anything he can do, because there's 3 dots that I can do. So I'm going to bring in Vera in case she knows what I can do about this. I presume this is coming from my account, is it? It is, because I'm the only Facebook person. So
yeah, I will copy the link to their account so you can block them clicking on the link.
DANLADI. So there's that one. Where's the other one? There was another one, wasn't there? I feel sorry for these people because I'm blocking them, but it's not their fault. Okay, so while you're doing that, perhaps unless you want to do Cherie first while I do this, block them. What do you want to do? Or are you in the middle of doing something?
I'm gonna on the Benji's account. I can see them.
Hi, Deborah.
So
hello, Deborah.
I'm gonna dig into that, if that's okay.
So Linda's saying Sharon Bennett blocked. I know, my darling. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're having to go through that. I know. Okay, so hi Sarah as well. Hi, Sarah. All right, so Gary, this is for you, lovely. So I'm going to get your message up so that we concentrate on you for this reading. Okay. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first, Vera?
I'm digging through the comments on the things on your
all right,
on the Facebook.
I'm going to go first then. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so let's have a look then, Cherie. So you've just said that I'm happy with anything that comes through. All right, let's have a little look for you then, Cherie. So if anybody does want a reading, it's £10 or $10. Okay, and you can pay via the bottom here. It's all going across here at the bottom. So this can be the website, sidekey.net, and there's a make a payment button, or you can go to PayPal, and it's guidingangels@btinternet.com. Okay, so Cherie, Joyce, you just have there's a link there. Okay, you click that link and then you can come in. Oh, sorry, yes, you just said you wanted it to be on there, didn't you? I'm sorry. Okay, no problem. So Cherie, what I've got is a very funny character. So would you understand, is this you that's got a really good sense of humor, or is this somebody close to you? Because I'm seeing somebody who likes to banter back and forth, who can be a little bit insulting with people, but the more you insult people and have that banter, it's more that you like them. Does that make sense? You like them. So I'm seeing some movement and some keys and things around you, Cherie. So I don't know if it's you that's moving, or maybe there's somebody close to you, but I'm seeing this. Okay. I feel that you're about to take some sort of gamble. I'm seeing, you know, looking at kind of new directions. Am I going to go in this direction or this direction when it comes to finances? And that could be work, money, business. Okay, it could even be a project, but I feel if it is a project, the project would probably be linked with something that you're going to earn a living at as well. You know, it's like, so even if it's a house improvements, it's like later on it would you know, you would be able to make money out of that house. Does that make sense? That would be that. Okay, but there's definitely two main pathways ahead of you, and there's a good option for you. Okay, so if you can write in the comments that you either want more information, or that you understand what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So I feel that you're having to walk sideways around a situation, and I feel that this is to do with confrontation. There's somebody around you who's being confrontational, and I'm sensing that, you know, everybody is feeling as if we've got to defend ourselves, you know, against this. And it's like drama that is not needed. We don't need this drama, is what I'm hearing. We don't need this drama. And I'm sensing it's like sometimes this can be future, though. I mean, I think I am going into the future. So watch out for a character who I see that they are deliberately trying to manipulate conversations. They're deliberately trying to do that. You're ready for something new in your life. You're ready. So I've got 2 sevens here in your reading. And the sevens are linked around money. Okay, they're linked around money, and I feel that you're not into proper gambling. Do you understand? Not like you understand what I'm saying? Good. Yeah, so it's you're not into kind of like casino gambling. So I'm not saying that, but I am seeing that there is an opportunity that is coming up that is going to be the best opportunity that you could possibly have right now. And that basically indicates, you know, chances of, you know, earning more money, chances of, you know, you being able to get out of a situation money wise or work wise that you're not happy with. Okay. So yeah, it feels as if there's an energy and good energy around you, and this is going to be, you know, going in the right direction. Okay, for what it is that you want. Now, there is something about this new opportunity that will create a little bit of a block or a problem. So it's like a bit of a battle. I can't do that until this, or I can't do that until that. So there could be, you know, like I've just got to be delayed with it. Okay, I'm now picking up something to do with official or legal documents. Okay, and I'm picking up that there has been bad behavior. So I don't know if you're in the swing of or in around some big issues to do with finances, to do with you know, a battle, maybe a legal battle, or some sort of somebody who's been, you know, into getting into trouble. Does that make sense with the law? Now that might be you, but it is around you. Would this make sense to you? That's great. I'm a risk taker, traveler, definitely. Oh, good, yeah. But it didn't feel like casinos, you see. It felt as if it's like, yeah, I'll go for that. You know, so you're not afraid of taking a bit of a risk. But yeah, there's something to do with a legal thing going on. Would you understand what this is, Sherry? Because it feels as if you already know. Does that make sense what this is? Okay. I'm also seeing that there is, it's like I've got to defend myself, or I've got to stand up for myself. Now, if it's not you directly, Cherie, then this could be somebody close to you, somebody around you. Maybe you're standing by them. Okay, so it doesn't have to be you directly. Okay, but everything is a little bit on hold. Okay, everything's a little bit on hold, and we're needing to wait for the next phase or the next part of the journey. All right. There is a brilliant idea that you've got about maybe, you know, whilst you're in that limbo mode and waiting, there's going to be a really good idea on what to do about this. Okay, so that is my partner going through a legal battle with karmic partner. Yeah, I feel that there's going to be a bit of a delay with either court case or this, but I do think that that delay is going to be perfect timing, because then there's a real good opportunity that is going to come about to do with an idea. Oh my God, we never thought of that. We could do this, or that could be done now. Okay, there's something like that going to be happening. We've recently come back into union after 5 hours separation. Is that 5 years? Is that supposed to be 5 years? I think. Yeah. So yeah, I feel that that is yeah. There's a lot of good stuff. They're working hard in the background for you, Sherry. They really are. You know, they are. You know, your spirit guides, your loved ones, your helpers, they're all in that, they're liaising with each other. It's like, well, we can do this and we can do that. So I feel that whoever your partner is, obviously somebody that you're very connected with and close to. You've had a lot of time together, because when I look into this, when I'm remote viewing and looking into, you know, the spirit world and what they're all doing, they're all in communication, a bit like in a conference room, if you like, but not that formal, in a spiritual conference room. And they're all chatting about, okay, so we can do that and you can do that and this is it. So they're getting rid of this situation as quickly as they can. Does that make sense? And clearing this out. Okay, yeah, yes. Okay. Yes, I totally agree. Yeah. So yeah, is there anything you want to ask about this? Okay, do you want to ask anything? And then I'll pass you over to some information that maybe Vera's got. Yeah. So I'll have a sip of coffee while I'm waiting. Cheers, everybody. Let's bring in our Vera. Are you picking up anything, Vera?
Well, I got my sacred destiny. Because I felt all throughout a question. What is it gonna teach me? So that's what I pulled the cards on.
All right. I'll leave. Okay. And
okay, Sherry, the cards I pulled from the Sacred Destiny, that's basically what is meant for you, your path, your journey. And I pulled these cards while listening onto your situation. And the energies, and I feel you might feel like, oh, it's all caving in, it's all too much. But the first card that came out is abundance. So beautiful flowers, even though it's a big fight at the moment. But this is what's in store for you in the future, abundance. And yes, there's time for action. You need to get the steps worked out to knowing what to do. The information that's needed to go, basically going forward. And you see the path, it's, and I'm drawn to the sun at the end of the path. And yes, it might be a heavy journey at this point, but it's going towards the sun. And I hear them say it might not be the first time that it's going through, but when you keep going, because they like to discourage any forward going movement, that it's good for you, that it gets resolved. They try to discourage you. Keep that in mind. Because it's very important embracing what you got. Because that's also in store. They don't fish on the water when it's really windy, because they need to see what's below the water. And when you put that on a situation, you're standing, you're hunting towards what you need to know, what you need to find. They can pick out these size fishes deep down when the water is calm. I think that's also in store. And the biggest thing is that you put it out and trust the process. It might be for now that it feels like you're going all, and that's on emotions, heavy seas, everything, but it's calming down, because this is going to be, when you trust the process and you keep an eye out on all the tiny details that they might, and what I see in front of me is that you look to how they phrase the sentences. Because if one word is put on a different spot, it can be a whole different meaning. And to me, it feels like that the way they're wording things is just to discourage you. Oh my God, I'm giving up. Just know that that is their game. And if you do not put energy in that game, they know that you will not stop until you have what you need. Justice. And that's what I got for you, Sherry.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sherry, I hope that helped. Yeah, so you got 2 readings for the price of 1. There you go. So thank you for that, Vera. Oh. So we are now ready to read for Joyce. So Joyce, I'm a bit confused whether or not you want to stay in the chat or you want to come in. I'm not sure which you want. Oh, Brandy, so you got banned on Facebook because of spammers. Is that because you were swearing? Yeah, they don't like swearing. Oh, you agree and know this. Okay, Sherry. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to block as many of them as I can.
I got the ones
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But when you go afterwards and you click with your right mouse, you can go to the profile and there you can block them, Ellie.
Say that again?
You cannot say, if you go to where you see that comment on your Facebook.
Yeah.
And when you go on top of the name pops up. Go to that profile.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And there you block them. They're just making it difficult. And when you know the ways around.
Yeah.
And I got 3. No, not the one that was spamming Brandy.
Yeah. Oh.
That's not nice, Brandy.
Hello, Talib. Hello. I did message you on the chat, so thank you for reaching out to me, Talib, and sending you lots of love and lots of positive energy your way. Okay. So Joyce, this works fine. We can do it like this. It's not a problem. Do you want to go first or second, Vera?
You go first. I feel today I have to let you go first.
You don't, but it's fine.
I know.
All right. I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, Joyce. So let's have a little look and see what you got. Okay. So here we go. All right, so they're saying that you've had to, oh dear, has there been a bit of an eruption around you, Joyce? Would you understand there's been a little bit of a fallout? I'm hoping that you're going to say yes and that this isn't the future. I'm always hoping, okay? Has there been maybe with family or friends? Would you understand this? Okay. All right. right, so I've got the waiting game card when I look into that a little bit more, because it is saying we trigger on the regular. Ah, I see, yeah. Always. Okay, yeah, so I feel it will pass, because we did get the waiting game card, okay, when I said, is this going to be lasting or what's going on? So I do feel that, you know, yeah, it might be something that it keeps happening. But I will say that there is somebody who you have lost respect for now, okay? You no longer respect that person. You no longer feel the same kind of the same energy with them now. Does that make sense? You know, you can't keep feeling, you know, as if you are, you know, you can keep forgiving. Does that make sense? And forgetting what they're saying, because you know, when sometimes it's okay for them to treat you like that, but you don't seem to have the same rule system in place. It's like when you actually do fire back at them, then you're in the wrong, but they're allowed to say what they like. Okay, so I feel as if it's a little bit kind of imbalanced, okay, and unfair. All right, so that's what they're saying about that. I'm seeing two strong characters in your life, Joyce. I'm picking up one person who likes the sound of their own voice, and I'm seeing another character who is very you know, laid back, and they think about things and think things over, and you know, that's what they try and do. And I feel that this is like an ongoing thing. There seems to be so the beliefs are different is excuse, all set understood. Yes. I do feel as if there's changes around you. These two characters are linked with your changes. Okay, so these two people, and yeah, it just feels as if it's like trying to understand, you know, that you know, where these two fit in. I feel. So let's have a look. Are they friends or family? Okay, I feel as if they might be family, but I'm picking up kind of like they're masculine energy, but that doesn't mean to say that they're men. Okay, doesn't mean to say that they're men. I'm picking up that there has been rejection. They're saying there's going to be a little bit more rejection, okay, around this, and somebody who is making things kind of is blowing things out of proportion here, and there's a need to kind of ignore that behavior. I do see that most of the time you can keep out of the drama. I feel that you're quite capable of doing that. In your own personal life, you're ready for some changes. You're ready for adventure. Okay, I've got the positive movement forward card with you, which basically indicates that you know, look out for this new adventure. Okay, look out for this new adventure, because the universe has heard your calling. Okay, the universe has said, this is it. Okay, 2023 is your time. It's going to be the most magical time, you know, guys, everybody here. It's the most magical time to do those affirmations, to do that. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. And I'll try and come on if I'm not too tired after doing all of the readings and things. What I'll do is I'll come on and do a video just on affirmations, and we'll see if we can get something moving forward. Okay, you know, you're gonna, Joyce, I can just feel the positivity shining through these cards for your future. Got the Choose Wisely card, which is choose wisely with people that you share in your life. Choose wisely with people that you spend your time with or that you listen to. You know, it's all up to you who vibrationally needs to be in your energy and who is lucky enough to be in your energy. Remember what a wonderful person you are. Remember that kindness that you have in your heart. Remember that it's like you vibrate on this love energy. It's around you all the time. You feel it with people. So there, 2023, more people are going to be generating towards you. More people are going to be, you know, interested in that. Now, if that is not physically on a one-to-one basis, then it will be vibrationally, and it will be online. So, you know, there's so much to look forward to. I am seeing a character in the spirit world, a fatherly character. This fatherly character, so this could be grandfather. It's a male character who wanted to look after you and make sure that you're okay, or now does want to make sure that you're okay. And I'm sensing this person, that when you're feeling bored and restless, they're the ones organizing what you need to do next. They're organizing the pathways forward and the little stepping stones that lead up to the next project. Okay, so let's have a look. Yes, it is what I'm asking for, my new creation, with or without those around me, no hard feelings at all. Yes, exactly, exactly. Yes, stepping in the awareness. Yes, love energy and takers, even the smiley faces. Yeah, it's like awake and aware is what I would say is all around you, Joyce. And you know, I don't know if you are developing your psychic ability, but something's telling me that you're already psychic, that you're already doing this. Does that mean, you know, even on a day-to-day basis, even if it's not in a group, it's like you're learning as you go along. You're learning. They're talking about spirit getting together in the spirit world. That's loved ones. That's all your loved ones. So don't forget, when we're celebrating here on Earth, on Gaia energy, and we've got family members around us, you should close your eyes and visualize all of your loved ones getting together and, you know, doing whatever they do. Okay, because it's like, you know, the energies, the vibrational energies, talking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about things. They're doing the same thing, and they love it when you call them by name and include them in your celebrations. That gives them so much energy and so much love. So, you know, if you can, have their photographs around the dining table, the dinner, have their photographs around the people that we love and care for, because believe me, you can make them feel so wonderful. I said grandfather or dad, both around pennies and feathers. Okay, yeah, very much so. Collectively speaking, ready to the new, and I think big crashing current financial government systems. Yep. You see, we are creating this as well. Yes, it's happening. That more that we can all believe and believe and believe and believe and believe and don't falter on that, the more the financial system comes in for our benefit. And always make it clear it's in humanity's benefit. And so we'll never have then a financial system that is not in our benefit, because we're creating our future with our thought patterns. Okay, so it's okay to concentrate on, you know, the stuff that is going badly. It's like that's not okay, but at least we're not brushing it under the carpet and letting them get away with it. We're not now, we're calling them out. But we don't stay in that negative vibration. We then move forward, and we're creating, co-creators of the future. Okay, and so I'm sensing, I don't know if you're in a love life situation, but I'm seeing a lot of improvement around that as well, being around somebody who absolutely loves you for you, absolutely unconditionally loves you. This person, I feel, is ready to step in. If they are already with you, then that's who I'm picking up. But it's like it's easy. This relationship is easy. So this is what I'm seeing, okay, around you. So that's how I get. So we'll do. I smelled my dad's cigarette smoke this morning. There we go. See? Yeah. Yes, creating hard to find the lines to help the leading edge. You'll be able to find a lot of them on here. Hi, Linda. It's good to see you. It's been a long time, bless you. Yeah, smart guy. Create that person. Well, you're not creating them. You're remembering that person and bringing them through. So that's what I get for you. Let's have a look at what Vera gets for you, Joyce. Okay. Here you go, Vera.
Hi. And I'll read what sacred destiny is meant to be. From the earliest history of mankind, there are records of native people using the science in nature to determine their destiny. Wise elders were able to move through mystic gateways into inner realms to bring back wisdom and guidance to their tribe. So you have a little bit of an idea of what those cards mean. And the first card that popped out was this one. And it says, under it, wonders. And you see the beautiful crystal with purple. And that's, right now for me, I get told that this is about you are breaking through that. Well, yeah, that it doesn't sound nice, but it means the good way, from feeling suppressed under it, and you're breaking through like that beautiful crystal. So that means that you're getting over on top of it. And please ignore any spammers. There's one going. Ignore, do not respond. But that's for you also, that panther. That's the way, because they are black, they are really great hunters when it's on a low energy or low light, because you don't see them coming. And that tells me that you're working from under the radar, and they might see a nice kitty in you for some, but you're a fierce hunter. You go after what you want. And it's also important embracing, and I get told embracing your gifts. And you might not know them all at the moment, but when you start to embrace them and nourish them with love, they will go further and further. They will come to the surface. First one bit, but it's going to be more and more. And it's also going to help you work through truth. Basically, your personal truth. You're going to bring out how you feel, how you are basically going forward. And I do see people think, wait a minute, she was not that person that told the truth all the time, but you're going to be able to do that from within, because with these cards, I feel you are a really, really powerful lady. And that's what I got, Joyce. You're quiet. You're muted, I think.
I am. Sorry. Thank you. That's lovely. It's funny. I'm going on Facebook. I hope that helped you, Joyce. Okay. Hope that helped you. So they are really going overboard today on the spamming. So I am just really sorry. I've reported as much as I can. I'm hoping you guys do it as well. We can, but they enjoyed what they enjoy doing is changing your energy. And the more we get annoyed with them, they're winning, you see. So stay in that high vibrational energy. Don't let that affect you. It just is. So I'm glad you're seeing it though, Vera, because it's not personal. Does that make sense? These people, it's not personal. And even I'm spamming myself apparently on my account as well. So it's like really. So if anybody would like, so Emily, you've paid for a reading, would prefer not to come online. All right, Emily, yeah, that's no problem.
I think some spammers are really, really angry now because we told them to ignore, because they're all angry and teary eyes going flying. Well,
Robert
way to drain their energy, because they just get into their own anger.
Yeah, love. We're sending you lots of love, Robert. Lots of love.
And then
let
Emily
me just
Martino.
go find him. I'm just going to go find Robert, and I'm going to report him. There we go. Bill. There we go.
Oh, Robert Stanley.
I'm sending you so much.
That's so hateful.
There you go. He can't comment anymore. That's me. That's it. That's done. So, you just have to laugh, guys. You just have to laugh. Thank you for reporting. If everybody can report as well, that would be just very, very helpful. That would be amazing. Right, let me get Joyce's message off. Okay.
I put him on hateful.
I have already blocked Queen Marie as well. I blocked that one. Okay. So where we got to?
Yeah, they'll just jump on to get a new one. That's okay, Ellie. I'm collecting them all.
Oh, good.
Ellie.
Joyce said, people please, thank you, very on point. There you go. There you go. Look, this is lovely. Vera, greatly appreciated both readings. That's lovely. Yes, Emily, of course. You can stay there and we can do your reading from there. No problem. No problem. All right. So this is so Emily, do you have a question first of all? What question would you like to
Good job. Good job, Joyce. Good job, Joyce. Keep reporting them.
Thank you. Thank you, Joyce, reporting them. Yeah, Linda, we're doing I'm doing readings, and now Vera's. I've wrote Vera in as well. So it's £10, $10 a reading. If you wanted one, Linda, you can pay afterwards. It's no problem. Martino. Okay, yeah. I'll put you down and then you can let me know if you want it. Okay, Linda. All right. So, yeah, if you've got a question that you want to ask Emily. Oh, it's a yes. So I've got you down, Linda, there. Okay, I've got you down. So what have you guys been doing today? Have you all had a nice Sunday? Have you been doing anything exciting with family or anything like that? So Emily says, would love to know anything about my health, finances and love. Okay. So unfortunately we don't cover health, you know, because if I said to you everything's fine and then you don't go to the doctor and then something happens, then I'm liable for that. So we don't really cover health, I'm afraid. But I could definitely cover well-being. Does that make sense? Mental well-being, emotional well-being, or anything along those lines. Do you want me to go first, Vera?
Yep.
All right. See you in a bit. Okay. So Emily, here we go. What's around Emily now? Okay, they just didn't want me to shuffle. You know, they didn't want me to stop shuffling at this point. So, all right. So, have you been feeling a bit fed up, Emily? I'm picking up a little bit fed up. I'm picking up the fact that you've got to let go of something or someone. Because this feels as if I'm a bit sad about it, or I'm a bit heavy. Would you understand what this means? Yeah, so it's like I've got to look at my future. I've got to look forward, you know. There's something to do with your spirit guides though around you. I do feel as if there is spirit, a lot of spirit. So I don't know if you're aware of your relatives, your loved ones. They're all just being around you, guiding you, wanting to be your entertainment as well. So watch out for things at the corner of your eye. Watch out for orbs in photographs and videos, and especially around Christmas, everybody look out for orbs. Okay, if you don't know what orbs are, look up orbs, type in orbs. They're kind of like round bubbles basically that appear in photographs and things, but they're definitely wanting to be around more and more. I see links with abroad with you, Emily. Okay, if you haven't right now, then you will do. Okay, with overseas, and that isn't just chatting to somebody overseas, because you could say, well, I'm chatting to you, Ali. This has to be something a bit more personal than that. This would be things around you know, a personal nature. You know, again, that person is connecting with you on a personal level. You're befriending them, you're connecting with them. This to me feels as though there is a little bit of worry, okay, around feeling trapped, feeling as if I don't know which way to go next. It's like I'm trying to break free of these confines. So it feels as if you're having to let go of someone or something, and in which case it's worrying you, the fact that you do have to, you know, you have to. So there is an energy around that I'm picking up that is perfection, wanting everything to be perfect, wanting everything to be just right. So I know that you're trying to do your absolute best when it comes to, you know, being there for the people that you love and making sure that they have got what they need. But you have been putting your needs on the back burner for quite some time now, they're indicating. Would you understand what they're saying, Emily? Okay. Walking on eggshells, I feel, walking on eggshells. Your psychic ability is really starting to shine though. So it's like understanding what the bigger picture is. Your spirit guides are able to tell you, your loved ones are able to tell you what is actually happening, maybe with somebody else's, in somebody else's mind. It's like I may tune in and communicate. So this psychic ability is just going to get stronger and stronger. I'm seeing that you're going to be going somewhere. I'm seeing actually traveling somewhere that you have not been before. So this is new, a new area, okay, a new area to travel. Or maybe you're going out of the state that you're in, or if you're in the UK, then out of the county or the area. So there seems to be some travel plans, okay, here. Okay. This is positive. It's already, you already have a gift. You already have an ability, and this is spiritually, but as well as a practical thing. So what you're very good at, you're going to be boosting that energy, giving it some more energy, and you're going to be going forward with it. This to me says that it's like getting promotion. Even if it's a self-employed job, it means getting more work in, doesn't it? It means everything is moving on into the future in a positive way. You know, we've got the Chariot card, looking at things in black and white, understanding where you stand and how much financially or energetically you can put into something. But you know, first of all, we're in this stage of, before that happens, I've got to let go of the past. I've got to let go of the things that might be holding me back. So in your mind, you're racing ahead in 2023 in your mindset about all the things that you can or will do. But then it's like there seems to be that you're needing to give it that last energy push. Does that make sense? For it to go further. Okay, so let me know if you're understanding what they are saying, because I know it's the future, but I would think that you would know what they're talking about. Okay, I would have thought. So I'm seeing you having a sort out at home. I'm seeing you having a clear out, getting rid of it's like going through wardrobes and drawers and reorganizing furniture and things. So I'm seeing a lot of that, and this is making you feel as if you're enjoying your home, or the place where you are living, or you're trying to make things as best as they can be, because this to me says, let's just get it let's just get this done. You understand? If you like listening, that you're going to be meeting isn't something that you want to go to. You have to go to this meeting. You're going to stand your ground. You're not going to back down with this meeting. And I feel that there is I've got the mother card. Okay, so this could be about your children if you've got children. It could be about your mum, okay, with you, and it could be somebody who is a friend who's standing by you. Does that make sense? With something and giving you that nurturing energy that you need. But there has been some sadness. I feel as if there's something that needs to be addressed. So are you going through some sort of either breakup, or you're going through some sort of kind of breaking free kind of energy? It feels the same to me, because I've got like a sadness or a heaviness in my heart. Okay, that's kind of where they're going with it. 2023 in the spring, I'm seeing either moving or no, they want to stick by this moving. They're not letting me budge on the moving. So I don't know if you understand about moving energies, but the Fool card means suddenly. So that makes sense that you're suddenly going to find yourself moving, somebody moving in or moving out. Okay, and I feel going to be around the springtime. Okay, around the springtime. There is somebody who is being a little bit defensive around you. This person who is defensive is making you worry about what you say or how you say things. And this isn't good energy, because you just can't be yourself. There's a love life complication here. I am feeling as if it's yours. And I feel that this is something that will be resolved one way or the other in the springtime. So either that both of you decide that you're going to put more energy in, or if you're not in a relationship, then it's like there seems to be something that needs to be severed. Does that make sense? Or reattached, because it's like either we give it a go or we don't, and this could be somebody who is wanting to step forward, okay, in your life. All right, so that's what I get for you, Emily. So I know a lot of that was the future, so you've got to wait and see. But hopefully you can record these readings. Okay, you can record them. When you're listening back on Facebook. Okay, you can, or YouTube. You can then record it. Keep an eye on it. I'll bring in Vera, and she can do her bit as well.
Thank you.
What have you got, Vera?
Well, I cannot believe my cards. There are a bright future. And I'm using the Sacred Destiny, so it's in your future, on your path, on your journey. And the first card that came out And every time I see the card, miracles do happen. When you believe what is on your path or what you need, and when you are, how do I say that? Transformation, I've had moments that when I get a new transformation, my energy was really low and affected the way I was able to, it affected my energy in a big way. But I've always kept this because on my mind, miracles do happen. You can clear your energy because when you believe miracles will happen, because it's also, and I pulled this one on top of it, about flow. And I hear energy flow. So it could be you have some blockages that the energy does not flow correctly. And that can be for love life, that can be on finances. And I cannot talk about exactly about your health, but when the flow is a bit stagnant, you don't feel as well. And it's important that you stay positive for yourself. Embrace it, but stay on the positive. Believe in miracles. Because miracles, they're falling out. Miracles do happen. And visualize how that, and I'm drawn to that river, because that flow of water cannot be blocked. When they block, the water keeps flowing, it just races up, and then it flows over the blockage. Visualize that. Oh, by the way, beautiful doggy. As in the picture. Sorry, I'm dog-minded. And it's on your path. Also, these two together: abundance, flexibility. Tiger. A tiger is, you don't hear them walk. They're big, big animals, but they still come. And all of a sudden, you're standing in front of that big tiger. It's, abundance and flexibilities in your future with those miracles and the flow. And the first two cards, the miracles and flow, is throughout all the three. They said it was a little bit on the, but we cannot talk. I cannot say, oh, you're sick, or this or that. We cannot do that because we don't know what happens. It's also about how you feel. And the last, but not the least important, power and illumination. You are a very powerful woman, really powerful. And illumination, basically, when you walk in a room and it feels dark, you brighten up the room or the whole space. That's how powerful you are. When it's, people think, okay, oh, there she is. Oh my God. We can breathe again. And they don't understand why, because that's the power you have. You can literally light someone's life, a whole room, a place, a town. And when you look at this, nature, there's nothing more powerful than the lightning of a thunderstorm. And I feel when people cross your path the wrong way, they will feel it. So be aware of how you spread your energy. Let it flow. Let it, it's on your path. You might have troubled times at the moment, but just have the faith it will change. It's on your path to have the miracles in your life, to have the flow, the abundance, the flexibility that abundance brings, blink. It's gonna happen. Probably that's why I spoke. And the power, extremely powerful, and illumination, lighting up everything. That's what I got for you, Emily. I'm sorry, Ellie, they screamed in my ear.
That's lovely. That's lovely. No, gorgeous. I love that. I'm hoping you enjoyed that too, Emily. Yeah, thank you, Vera. You was meant to come along.
Yes.
We were meant to work together. I think, you know, some of the readers that are a little bit nervous to go on their own and to be on their own doing readings, I'm thinking that maybe I'll kind of share. Does that make sense? And we can do them together, and you know, at least then the energy exchange, they're getting a little bit of money, and I'm helping them to build their confidence, and somebody ends up getting, you know, 2 readings in one, so it's all good, win-win. So I'm going to talk to the others.
And for some, it's really daunting, because when you're at the screen, you're basically talking to yourself, because you see yourself.
Yeah.
And my biggest problem, because I've basically been a hermit for a long time, isolating myself. So when I'm on the screen, I'm like, I gotta talk. You have to talk. You cannot just sit there, wait till people come. And that's the things that will come, I hope.
It will. It will.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Disco Tina. Hello, lovely lady. Disco says as a hermit for 3 years. Oh, love. And Home Ed Mums is great reading, so thank you.
I'm topping you, Tina. I'm topping you. Hermit for 3 years. I've been hermit for about 7 years.
Yeah. I think it's time for you to have a doggy, because at least you get out and there are other doggy walkers around and things like that. I think it really helps.
I saw something in class. I told you once that I felt the Banshee was, no, I'm not jumping back up, going back, jumping back up. I know now what that meant.
Yeah.
Not the right timing, but he was called down. And it didn't hold. And last time, when I think it was when I woke up, I had the same type of dream, but now he was floating and I heard it's time.
Yeah.
So I'm manifesting. I think he'll be there when that one thing comes, which I will not say online, but you know what I mean.
I do understand totally.
No, I love them, but I am completely attached to the Bernese Mountain Dogs. But you never know. It could be I walk into a husky and...
You could. Yeah.
Because they are extremely powerful doggies. You have to be connected.
They are. Yeah, indeed. So Linda, it's your turn now. Linda Schaefer. If you would like your reading, lovely, just message us here. If you wanted to come in, then I wonder if that is there. There's the StreamYard link there. If you want to come in, if you want to sit in the chat there and have your reading, that's fine as well. Just let us know what you want to do. See, then you confirmed with Emily Photo. You never know, you know, because sometimes they get you used to the idea by putting that particular dog in your vision, don't they? So could well be that's what you're picking up, and that's what it is. So yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get me into work at a shelter, and I got a feeling I'm gonna come across one.
Yeah. I keep putting it periodically. There's another link there. It's under the In5D. Can nobody see the link that I'm putting in there? I've been putting it in there all along. And I've just literally put it in there just now. Over and over again.
Let me copy. Facebook. Answer. I'm putting it under her comment. That should be the link
on
there,
actual
Linda.
Facebook.
Yeah. I've done it straight on Facebook. Under her comment.
So have I. So hopefully that's going to get through. Fingers crossed. There she is.
Yay!
Oh, so I don't know if this is Linda. I don't think this is Linda, but hello, Elise. Hello. It's Reality Theorist. Oh, it's nice to put the a face to the name. There's Linda. So after, let's just say quickly hi to Ellie. Yeah. Hello. So, Linda. Hi. Are you after a reading, Elise? So after, let's just say quickly hi to Ellie. Yeah. Oh, we've got your.
Yeah, I think you got your Facebook still open.
We can hear the feedback. I need to mute one of them. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's probably me.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Don't worry. When you click the link, it goes to a new tab, and then you have to
close the other link.
Facebook. Yeah.
So it's lovely to meet you, Reality Theorist. Oh, you've muted. Are you muted though, and not the other one? I know it's a bit confusing.
It looks like it. You can hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I had my big screen as like the big. I wasn't expecting to be live. I was just like, oh hey, I'm in the private chat.
Oh.
You can hear us? I can hear you.
You can stay in the chat if you want and have a reading. That's no problem.
Oh,
I'm going to have to mute you because there's two of us going on. You've got two tabs open with two thingies going on. So,
are you on your laptop?
Yes, it's a very old laptop. I get a big delay. It sounds like I have a really big delay.
At the top, when you click on the Facebook link,
I think it's gone.
Mute.
I think she's done it.
Yeah, maybe
it's done.
Well
done. Well done. It's all done.
Well, I think it took a while because it's so delayed.
Yes,
it is delayed. Yeah. Okay. So Elise, it's lovely to see you. What I do is we'll read for Linda, and then we'll bring you back on in a minute. Is that okay?
Very good.
All right. Okay. Lovely. Oh. Okay. So here's our Linda.
Hi.
Do you want to stay off camera?
Yeah, I'm not camera ready. I'm just not camera ready today. But
that's
audio ready.
That's okay. You can stay like that. That's fine. That's absolutely
okay.
Fine. All right then. So I'll go first, Vera, and then I'll bring you in after. All right.
Yes.
Okay. It's good to hear you, Linda. It's good to hear you.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to hear you
down there. Right. And you. So, would you like to ask a question, or do you want me to see what I get? What would you like?
Yeah, I have a question about my job. It's a little bit on the serious side, so I hope you don't mind me going in that direction.
No, I don't mind.
But I think it will help to shed light on the situation. Just basically, a client that I had recently on Friday, he became violent and punched the wall. He was super activated and screamed at me at the top of his lungs, then stormed off. There was like a hole in the wall. And so I've been in communication with like my management team over the weekend to just let them know, like, I do not want to see this person in person. Like, it's not safe.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I go in tomorrow, they're going to try to kind of like try to push me in that direction a little bit. I don't know. I messaged them saying like, no, I feel pretty strong. I want Zoom. Maybe the cards won't be able to tell me like the specific answer, but I'm just wondering, like, am I going to stay at this job? Because there's this part of me that's like, if they can't accommodate me, like, I don't want to quit my job right before Christmas. You know what I mean?
No. Let me have a little look. Okay. I'll see what the cards say. All right. So it's going to tune in.
Can I record this?
Okay. So you're straight away, you've got the 10 of Cups, which is all about your happiness. Okay. It's about the unconditional love that you've got. So it's like a feeling of, I've got to put my feelings first. I've got to put me first. This is how it has to be. So they're definitely confirming that you had a bit of an earful. Okay, look at the swords. Okay, so this is where somebody's coming at you. Okay, and you have to protect yourself. So they are confirming that yes, you do need to protect yourself. Everything at the moment is in limbo. Everything is upside down and in limbo. But you can do your thing. But that is definitely showing me that you can concentrate on this. But maybe until this person calms down, what you could say is until their energy calms down, that you only will see them via Zoom. Like that. If their energy starts to change, they start on their recovery, then maybe things can change. So you could just leave it open. But they are showing me that they will accept your wishes, and that they have to accept your wishes. Okay, this company. I do feel that this person's energy, this anger, I think it is going to calm itself. I do think this. Well, I know this. Is it over a breakup of somebody? Would you understand a relationship breakup? I know you can't give too much detail, but
all of that stuff they've got in some degree.
Yeah, they're feeling. What I'm feeling is they're on that track where they are feeling as if people are rejecting them. People are, letting them down. They feel as if they can't trust anybody, and currently, so the child in them is acting out. Does that make sense? The little child.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So, so sorry. Yeah. So this makes me feel as though you've all the time you've got to shield yourself. They are confirming this. So if you're wondering, if it's going to be accepted, it is going to be accepted. It will be accepted.
Okay, good. Because I kind of put my foot down and I'm like, that's so not like me, but I don't know. Just somebody, I had the right words of support from a friend, and I'm just like, I have to take this seriously. Like, and I just, so yeah. And then I saw you were live. I'm like, yes, Ali, thank you. I had one more question, or is it just one?
No, it's fine. You go. What do you want?
Thank you. About let's say a dynamic that I have struggled with over time with a particular person in my history, and the agreement that we went to negotiate. Is it going to come out in my favor? Because I'm waiting on the report.
Okay.
From official people.
Yep. Let's have a look. Another little one. I love it when the little ones are around. I do. Would you understand, has there been somebody new looking at the case? Would you understand there's new energy around?
Yes. The mediator.
And this person is quite good at getting to the bottom of things, they're saying.
Okay.
So they investigate very thoroughly. Does that mean they are very fair and they investigate thoroughly? Okay. And they take into account the security side of things, how everybody feels secure, making sure that everybody will be in a secure place, especially when it comes to the house and home. Okay, that's very important. I feel that he has already upset the people already. Would you understand this?
No, I mean, I understand it, but I'm surprised and delighted to. It's horrible to say, but yeah, I'm not surprised, but
yeah, he's very bad behavior. Very bad behavior has come out. Okay, and it's him. Okay, so he has upset a few people already. Okay, you're coming across as somebody who's quietly in control, who is able to plan and reason, and you are working for yourself and being not working for yourself, but you're kind of self-sufficient and you're able to provide. There's the right balance there, and I feel that success is on its way.
Amazing.
So that's what they're saying.
Thank you so much. You always make
what
me
else
feel
would
so
you like to
uplifted.
ask? Good.
How many questions are we allowed? I could ask more.
Yeah, of course. Ask something else. I mean, we've got, I'm not, if I had huge amounts of people, then I'd have to stick to time, but I don't have to. So you're good.
Thank you. What a treat. This is such a beautiful treat. You're always. Anyway, I'm thinking about a piece of property that I saw. I don't know if they'll approve me. It's very cheap, and it's like right now, if you find something cheap, you got to grab it. I wonder if they'll approve me and if I should go for it.
Okay, let's have a look.
Thanks.
Okay, so Spirit, did you feel as if it was a bit of a coincidence that you actually found this bit of land anyway? It was like you wasn't actually looking, or would you understand they intervened? Spirit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I feel that way.
Because they want to confirm that. Does that make sense? They want to confirm this. I've got my magician card, and it's like you've got all the tools there. Okay. You feel a bit blocked where you are. I mean, obviously I've read for you before, I know this, but you know that I have to just tell you what I get as well. All right. So they're saying that you are blocked where you are. There's frustration there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been in two minds about what to do.
Yes.
But they are definitely showing me moving. They're showing me moving and rerouting. Okay, showing moving, rerouting, and there's going to be some good changes to do with your work situation. So there's more money coming your way. Does that make sense? So you know, when you think to yourself, well, if I don't get approved now, I definitely will later. Does that make sense? So it's only a matter of time, they're saying. It's only a matter of time. But I cannot see any, there's no block cards, okay, here regarding that. There's no block cards.
Yeah, I had a dream about it a while ago, but I didn't take action because, you know, the advice to keep your own counsel, the principle of silence for manifestation, otherwise those that just want to have an opinion. And this person stopped me, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to be the victim. Let me move forward. Let me look again. And then here it is. And I'm like, I have to move on this, I think. So I'm hopeful it'll work out, but if it doesn't, I know my guides have my back.
If it doesn't, it means it's only a matter of time before it does. So it felt as if, you know, they're going to make it the best possible move for you. And if it's not the best possible move right now, then they will block it. So either way, you are all good. Does that make sense? Either way. But I got no blocks there. You know, I've got the Chariot moving forward. You know,
I was just thinking about it as a little investment, not to necessarily move to, although who knows, maybe one day.
Well, they're talking about moving definitely in your future. Then they definitely talk about moving, and also saying about a new job. It may be at the same time as you get a new job.
Yeah, this contract is up, I think, mid-March, around there, something like that. So yeah.
Exciting stuff, you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm feeling much more empowered, and these days I appreciate all your guidance and support along the way.
That's all right. Good. So let's see what Vera has to say. Okay.
Sounds good.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Vera.
I started to shuffle while Ellie gave the reading.
Okay.
And I do love the cards. The Sacred Destiny. That's about the signs that in nature. And the first card that came out, Truth. And you talked about guides having your back.
Yeah.
I see a doggy looking from above down. And by staying in your truth, you have empowered yourself. I'm not dealing with this. I am moving forward. And what you said, victim role. You stepped out of the victim role by standing up, by telling the truth. And I get chills when I think about a lot of people didn't know that nasty side of that person. That's
right.
Came out.
Yeah.
And because of this happened, because all of the lessons you get on your path has opened a really big gateway. Moving forward. You see the beautiful unicorn.
Yeah.
Ready to move. Basically, I hear ready to move mountains. And sometimes it feels like it's just a small step. I stood up by myself. I didn't want to let this happen, but it can have big positive consequences towards your future. They tell me, if you ever wondered why you weren't able to move forward, that's your answer. That was your lesson. Stand your ground. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
And it's in your path. Miracles. And I'm drawn to especially the bottom one on the rainbow.
Yeah.
At the lower part of the mountain.
That's beautiful.
And because I'm drawn to that at the base of the mountain. By standing in your truth, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell it. You basically grounded yourself, anchored yourself. I'm here. I'm not going to let anyone blow me over.
Yeah.
Simple said.
Go tell it on the mountain, girl.
Go tell it on the mountain. And then this also came out, trust. And I know that, and I have been there, days that I had really nervous, forgetting to trust the process. And sometimes that clings heads or energies. But when we trust to move forward, everything is going to be in calmer waters.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically see, I literally see a future where you're sailing or letting yourself drift on that beautiful, calm river under the energy of the moon. You can see the moon even shine in the water.
Mm-hmm.
A reflection. So I'm proud of you, girl.
Thank you.
That's what I got for you.
Thanks so much. I feel much more empowered these days. So it's great to revisit you both in a like empowered way. I appreciate you both.
I can feel it, Linda.
We can feel
I can feel it.
Oh my God, we both said that at the same time. I can definitely feel the difference in you, 100%.
Yes, thank you so much. I mean, every single healer along the way contributes, right? In some way.
Yep.
Any situation is our lessons in.
Yeah, I had another shamanic like soul retrieval. It was like not necessarily a soul retrieval this time, but it was like a healing. She did like a ceremony for me. This was just a couple days ago, and it was a little confusing because then that like violent incident from the client happened the next day, but I'm still overall feeling maybe because of that I'm able to stand up more for myself, you know.
Yeah.
With my voice.
Think what you would have been like had you not, had you not kind of centered yourself, sometimes that's like a meant to be thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's big.
I know those challenges.
What's that?
I know about challenges on your path.
Right. Yeah, but I'm super thankful for everyone and just hope to see you guys again soon.
Do not respond to the spammer, please. Do not respond to the spammer.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It ain't worth it. They're not real. They're not people. They're bots.
Nope.
So have a wonderful Christmas.
Thank you.
And
happy holidays.
Lovely.
Send my love to Greg and happy holidays to you guys. See you soon.
Same to you.
Bye, lovely.
Okay. Bye.
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 Bye. Okay. So that's gone well. You may have to go first because I need a tinkle. You need to. So I don't know if that's okay, Vera.
I was too short.
Hello, Elise. Hello, Elise. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. There may be a very long lag on my audio because I'm on a very my computer's working 100%. I hope you can hear me. It'll take time.
Yeah. There's no lag at all. It's all good.
Excellent.
No. And it's even the sound and your lip movement is synchronized. So
yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I tried to close everything I could except for this. So
it can be challenging.
You have your personal moment. You know, you work really hard, Allie. I notice you put the hours in. You know, if you just want to leave me alone.
I do.
Who I know on a soul level but don't recognize it all. I'm cool with that.
Thank you. Yeah, we people as positive and buoyant as possible during this time. So sometimes it's just about going for, you know, being live and being there, you know, and bringing people together. I think it's important. I'll leave you with Vera for a little bit, and then I'll come in a bit later. Sorry, love.
That's totally fine. Yep. Yeah, no, I was just going to ask about like.
All right.
You already know about like the demons in my house, but I'm not going to focus on that right now because, you know, where your focus goes, energy flows, they say. I was actually going to ask, I had a dream a few weeks ago that sort of implied that I would be going to the middle of the country and doing like physical therapy. And that's the first I've heard of it and the last I've heard of it. So that's a question.
Yeah, that's a big question. And I know about what you're talking about, what you do not want to talk about because of the attention.
Yep.
And I've been through it. I've had it also. And still you can get it out of your house.
Yes. Yeah, no, like there's been some major clearings. My room is now completely clear. Had been clear before, but, you know, things happen. And, you know, it's clear again. But the big problem is, you know, nano implants in my family and the mind control that they're under. And that, you know, they literally have like tiny little gray creatures with really big black eyes, just like putting shit in their head. So, yeah.
Yeah.
One of those situations.
But keep in mind, every time they come back, it's, and that's a vision of me. When you put a protection up and say, oh, wait a minute, I forgot that back door to close. Let me upgrade the protection. It's just a test of how well you are protected.
Yep. Yeah, no, I got plenty of angels. You know, turns out a lot more angels exist on Earth than remember they're angels. So that's nice that you're never without, you know, your soul family, even if you can't see them.
And you can also, anyone that comes through your front door, visualize it as a portal that pulls out anything you do not want in the house.
Yeah.
That's another step you can do.
Okay. Yeah, I have a tool. I actually if you want to hear a little anecdote, when I was out living by myself, I had some time where I was living in an RV. This RV did not have any, you know, window screens, and yet I wanted to have the window open. I didn't want to have the bugs coming in. So this was like maybe around 7 years ago. And I was like, well, what can I do with my attention where I can get the bugs that are already inside moving out, and then the bugs that are outside stayed out. So this image came in my mind of like the sort of like magenta colored, like hexagonal, like grid, you know, over the window. And, you know, then I energized that, sort of filling it up with honey, you know, honey in the honeycombs. And then each one of the centers I like sort of sucked out so that the bugs that are in the room are drawn towards it, and the bugs that are out of the room can't go in. I actually did see bugs that were flying out of the room, like they looked like they were sort of being pulled out of the window. And then the bugs that were out, they were literally just like, meh, 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 and they couldn't even get past. So I call it the bug barrier, and it works against more than just
bugs are basically low vibrational beings.
That's what the fruit flies in the house feel like right now. They're like really low vibe.
Yeah. And it took me a while because we call that a crawl space. That's below. You have to basically crawl. You cannot even sit in it. When I got in, it was a feeding ground for this big size spiders.
Wow.
And only ones that are in the Netherlands venomous. I'm knocking. Haven't seen them. Those big ones. So it took a while. By bringing up the vibration, I got loads of selenite throughout the house. Because Selenite cannot be touched by negative energy. It just keeps on bringing it up.
Okay. I do have some.
And sometimes you have to work under the radar. Okay.
There's no accidents.
Nope. These went aside. Okay. So I got one went under. Girl, when you sacred destiny cards that are based on the signs of nature, which ancient ancestors used to see where they were going. Okay, this way. These wanted to be together. These ones. And that was the last one. Okay. So, what I want to let you know, there are opportunities coming your way or are already there, but you need to open up to it. Because sometimes when you, and that's my experience, when you're crowded by the low energy critters, it makes you focus on them instead of focusing on what your plan is.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's in your, and I hear the word, creating opportunity. So you have to create the right opportunities. And sometimes you have to have that conversation and ask your place, your house, because also a house is also an energy. What does she need to feel better? Looking from above. Diligence. Basically, rise above the lower energies to look down, where can it be improved? Because you do not have to have a low vibe in the house. It takes work. It takes work.
Well, I live in my dad's house, and because of my dad's situation, he's under mind control. He's MK Ultra, and he's like Draco possessed a lot of the time, and you know, just like one of those things where the scars they put into his soul, like they always have an open portal into it. But you know, I'm sure that's why they sent me. But I have to pull my pasta off. I did not expect to be right on. I'm coming right back. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, you had to do something. I'm not completely ready yet.
I'm okay.
I thought it was fast enough, you know? And then it was just like the things happened too quickly. Time being a fast forward and all.
That's all right. Don't worry. Don't rush about. You're all right.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just, you know, my first camera appearance, and I know I'm going to be famous one day. I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing good for your first appearance. The first time I was on camera, I was sitting with my shoulder to the camera. I'm not there.
Yeah. I mean, you're flying now, Vera. You're flying.
Yeah. All those cards. Oh, Ellie.
Yeah, I got powerful entities, and I'm starting to realize just how powerful. A couple days ago, I saw one of these invasive stink bugs, and I was 6 or 7 foot away, and I pointed it, and I said, "I see you," and it stunk itself immediately, and I wasn't even close, and I had to get it out after it already stunk itself. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to scare it. I was just like, I see you.
No. And about your dad, you can protect him. And don't forget, when you put an energy field of protection around him, to ground it in place. Because sometimes when you put protection up and you forget to ground it, they can push it away again.
He lives on a top floor surrounded by all kinds of electronic equipment. I'm wondering, what does that like? Is that just like a visualizing a tether to the ground, or what does that?
You can also, and there are special crystals for it, where the electricity come in the house, you put a crystal on top. Everything after is protected. They cannot come in. So that can help. And I forget the names of the crystals but when you do some research about protecting basically EMF, because that's where they travel on, you'll find the rocks that will help. And maybe you make a grid or something that it cannot enter the house.
Yeah, I'm trying to heal.
It'll make it a lot easier for you.
Like my third eye was like getting really, really open to the point where like I was able to see like full bodied apparitions like that are very familiar to our people, you know, looked like Baphomet, you know, and just like I even told it, you know, like I can see how my ancestors totally thought that you were God, you know, but like we're equals, and it sort of like forced my head to bow. It was like weird. And yeah, really weird. And then like shortly after having that type of experience, essentially I didn't really notice it until later, but like yeah, my third eye got some sort of attack. And so
Well, let's finish the cards I have for you.
Thank you. So sorry, I didn't even pay $10.
No, like Ellie always says, she trusts it can be done afterwards. This is also in your future. It's on your path, happiness. And if you feel it's caving in on you, put those dolphins, visualize these dolphins around you. Feel their joy because they bring it up. And also trust. Oh, you might have a dolphin as spirit animal. Trust they have your back, I hear. And this is also, next one is community. And that does not have to be the ones that are close to you. Community can be also on the other side of the world. What you're doing now, coming alive, that can be also community and family and friends or whatever. It's also in your path to go on adventures. It doesn't mean it's going that you don't do them from this place, but it's important you all start setting it out, those adventures. And maybe the one you wanted to do and you never heard back from could be wrong timing, I hear. I hear them tell me. Could be it's been wrong timing. It'll come for a better timing. I hear them resonating. There's still some lessons you need to learn. And I think that's also about protecting, about upgrading your protection, getting the strong grid, so you don't feel the low vibration anymore. Yeah. That basically they feel your high vibration and they are hightailing out of there.
Yeah, I'm told keep your sword and shield up at all times and your wings out.
Yeah, yes. But expand it. And the truth. Stand in your truth. And again, I'm drawn to that doggy above in spirit. Basically, that's telling me the guides are protecting you, are watching you, helping you, supporting you. But they ask you if you want to connect more.
It's a better time for me now to like spin that focus. I recently quit my waitressing job. It was really draining. I had personal reasons that it was necessary at the time, and then after it didn't become necessary, I had to sort of like almost keep up appearances like, no, it's still necessary when it wasn't. And I'm sure you could pull some cards on like how my situation was terrible. But it was great. It was like one of those things like I would do it again and again, of course, like it's necessary. Like family comes first.
I know a song. I know a song. It takes a whole lot of medicine, darling, for me to pretend I'm somebody else.
Yeah. It was a very positive experience for me to have that job, but it essentially turned into like I'm the only waitress on the floor with like 20 tables and there's no busboy, and it's like I have to take the phone orders and I have to just do everything. And it was just like,
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this and it's making me too old, you know?
Yeah.
And I should be growing younger is you know, the whole point, you know, like we're becoming eternal beings in this lifetime in our bodies. And
Yeah.
to know about that, you're like not even supposed to talk about that.
And there's Ellie.
You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
I need to
Yeah, this is from Mount Hematite, Black Tourmaline, Shungite are all excellent for protection. Okay.
Yeah.
And hello, Sarah. Sarah Ann, hello. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You're what?
So, oh, she was just about to say something. Oh, sorry, Vera. Okay, so let's have a look and see what I got for you. Okay. Did you want to ask a direct question?
The question I had been asking about was a few weeks ago I had this dream where I would be in the middle of the country doing physical therapy, and that's the only information I was able to really pull forward into my waking like consciousness. And
Okay.
yeah, that's the first and last I've heard of that.
Okay. What did it feel like when someone told you that?
How about I share my beautiful unicorn Pegasus, you know, like why not?
Oh, look. Oh, that's lovely. That's gorgeous. I love it. I love it when our inner children come out and we know unicorns and fairies and pixies. I love it.
Unicorns are real. Unfortunately, right now that symbolism is being used for worse purpose than it should be used. But you know, unicorns are beautiful creatures.
They are. So what I see for you is there's somebody around you has been a bit defensive. So when you're asking a question, they get a bit defensive back. And it's like it makes you think as though I don't know whether to say anything. I don't know whether to talk to them or not talk to them. I don't know what to do. So it's like trying to understand how to handle that. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but there is a feeling here of complications. So would you understand a complicated situation?
I found like my twin flame, but he was in like a darker, like a lower vibration, and like I was there with him through like a lot of entity attachment to the point where he had to be the one to break up with me because like I'm just like I'm not leaving, you know, like you're my future husband. I know this. I already have visions of like our future, and like he was just like, you're too good for me, and I don't want to hurt you anymore. And like, can we just go back to being friends with benefits? Like this is a little too serious, like this soul like connection. And so I had to essentially move from the West Coast where I had moved to get away from my family. I had to move back in with my dad on the East Coast. And so I'm still living with my dad. And it's like, sort of like, he even told me that I can have relationships with other types of guys. And it's like, he doesn't want me to, I can tell. And it's just sort of like this big block, you know. I'm single and I'm like engaged. Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, yeah, they're saying there's complications there, and they're picking up on it's a bit like you know when there's kind of trapped anger or frustration. Now that's either coming from you or it's coming from them. They might be, you know, frustrated with their situation, the fact that they can't move forward, you know, they can't do the things they want to do, so that might be frustrating them. Okay, so talking about education with you and learning. So I feel as though you're ready to develop more, you're ready to expand more, you're ready to come into your power, okay, and understand more about it. They are indicating that you know, it's like your wish is there, but they're also indicating that there needs to be the clear out first, getting rid of anything that shouldn't be there first, before you develop any further. So it's like doing some lessons on the protection, but taking away anything on it's like opening up any further. Does that make sense? It's like I can't open up any further, but I do need to concentrate on doing the clearances as well. Because after that, you can then open up with freedom. Does that make sense? You can then open up and not worry. Okay, yeah. That's what it feels like. Okay. They are talking here about everything seems to be a little bit upside down in your world at the moment. So you can't really plan ahead. It feels as if it's a little bit kind of like someone's hit the pause button on your life, which is frustrating for you. There's also a lack of finances as well. It's like I've not got the ready flow of money. Now, I know you said that you gave up waitressing, but I can't just assume that you then haven't got a job. But so what they're saying to me is that financially there needs to be something else, okay, in your life, that if you have got another job, it's not earning you what you want, okay, it's not getting you what you need.
I'm just burning through the
there is boredom.
I'm just burning through the tips I saved up. I'm trying to. You inspired me to get into like beading as like a way to like take something that's not worth a lot of money and charging a really big, just like I paid 69 cents on these beads and they're like a $10 earring, type of thing. I'm trying to use like real crystals, not like actually using like plastic. I use glass as filler, but like no plastic. Like it's supposed to be like you wear the earrings on your head and they have crystals and they do stuff.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. Hello, Mama. There's my mum in the spirit. In the chat there. Hello, Mum.
She's so goodness. Oh my goodness.
I didn't want to say that there's my mum in the spirit world. I wanted to say there's there. Anyway. So yeah, it feels as if there is a little bit of boredom though. So whatever you're doing, there's not enough energy, there's not enough enthusiasm, there's not anything that you're doing. And so I do feel as if going into a hobby is perfect for you, going into something that you can then make a living from. Does that make sense? As well as enjoying yourself, but it's like I've got to be inspired. Does that mean I've got to be inspired to do this? Okay, they're talking also about a character who is thinking and thinking and thinking and maybe thinking too much and confusing themselves. Do you know who this might be?
I've heard things about like one of my brothers having essentially just like lots of thoughts, and of course I can't see his thoughts, but I've also heard that like he's had his head filled with false thoughts. So like, and he's like really heavily fighting. He believes that unity consciousness is of the devil, and he believes that because I believe in like all is one and God is connected to all things, he believes that I'm a witch. And like he's going through like I think that an actual witch got a hold of him, like now that I'm understanding more about like projection and stuff. And when I sent my friend with her angels and Jesus to like deal with some of that, and they slayed the thing that was filling his head, he was like, "What have you done to my mentor?" And it's like, that's not your mentor. That's your mind controlling handler. That's an alien. Aliens aren't real. And it's like, whenever I talk about reptilians, he tells me that there's no such thing and that they're only demons. Yeah.
This is the trouble. A lot of people are going through this, energy, and people that have had the, are also going through a lot of anger. It's like bringing out anger as well and frustrations as well. We've noticed.
I live with people who got the thing, and the one that I'm thinking of didn't get the thing, but he does have nanotech inside of him, which is weird.
Yeah.
He tried to avoid it, and he still is like got some implants.
Yeah. So I feel as if emotionally you're ready to kind of clear out anything that is not good for you, anything that isn't in your best interests. You're on that clearing energy. I can see that there's new things beginning in your life in 2023. I feel that there's going to be connections with overseas. So whether or not that's friendships or reaching out, people that are that you're going to be meeting up with. I mean, whoever this is overseas, there's definitely going to be meetings and things arranged. I'm seeing that there's a lot of nagging energy around you. So somebody who keeps telling you what they think you should do, and you're trying not to listen to their thought pattern. And it's not about, can you, help out around the house, or I'm talking about things like, I don't know, your belief systems. You've got to do as I say. You've got to think as I do. You've got to. So I feel as if you're kind of in that, I've got to let this go, and I'm going to allow them to say what they want to say, but I'm just not going to take it on board. So I do feel as if you're going through a lot, and it is hard when you're in someone else's house, even if it is family. You're in their frequency energy, and you're not able to be yourself. You're not able to kind of say, right, I'm going home now. Does that make sense? And to go home, does that mean your home is there, so you can't get away from it? So I do feel 2023 there will be a new place that you'll be moving to. I see that kind of at just at the end of spring. They're telling me the end of spring, maybe going into summertime. Okay, you'll see that. And also there is a new job for you. This new job is around some very funny people. I'm seeing, when you can't help but laugh all the time. That makes sense. It's like your face hurts from laughing. You're getting the jobs done, but you're laughing. So there's a lot to look forward to in 2023 for you.
Very good.
So I hope that helps you, lovely.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, no, that nagging energy that you pinpointed, like, it tells me, things like your cards, you don't connect with angels, you connect to demons. There is no way to connect to angels through cards. You need to put your cards down. If you don't put your cards away, then, you're demon possessed. Of course, I'm just like, okay, let me just do one more reading on like this guy that you follow online. Turns out he's a clone. I can tell by his eyes, but I'm just gonna ask the cards. What's his character? I never pull the devil card ever. Of course, I'm shuffling and it doesn't even pop out. I'm just like, this is the card. Okay, what's the character? Devil. Yeah, okay, I didn't do another false, like, just like looking in his eyes and like falsely like see like that human being is a clone. It's like, no, that's actually a clone and an agent and cannot be trusted. And is filling your head with lies. A flat earther, flat earther type of person. Yeah. Of course, I get called crazy because I believe that I'm a round earther. And I also believe that, there's hollow caverns in like the earth that a lot of different types of beings live in. And so, of course, I'm like, no, they were wrong. They told us it was fully magma. And, yeah, no. Just because I can't help but egg them on. I'm just like, if there's a dome on the top and there's a flat surface, then there's a bottom to the flat surface and a dome on the bottom. That's how it works. You're still a round earther, but type of just like what's good for me is good for you. And yeah. Can you say that again? It was
much as share that love and try and. As much as
I'm so sorry, you're breaking up. I can't hear you. Can't hear you,
Allie. Allow each other. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yep. I'm sure it was important. Yeah. I'm sure that's why the AI broke it up.
Yeah. Basically, I was just saying they're trying to divide us. Okay. They're trying to divide us as much as they can.
Give you a moment.
So I'm gonna leave it there.
Sorry, just one moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring in here. Okay, so So Vera, thank you for doing this with me. It was lovely working with you. And hello to John Bill Clinton Smith. Sorry, what did you say, Vera?
Thank you for allowing me to help support you in this.
Well, we're a team, and I want to help you on your journey as well. So, you know, I do. And my mum is in the chat there. Hello, Mum. So anyway, I think that's all the readings that we're going to do today. I'm going to go away for a little bit. I am energized enough to come back on later, and we'll do some affirmations as well. So, so I am a square earther. So John is a square earther there, and he's freezing because his electric blanket has clicked off. Oh no, my electric clicked off an hour ago. Oh,
I think Miss Magic will have a little paw pain. She just did it a couple of times. Flew on my bed. No. Dropped on the floor, picked it up.
Oh, and painful. I've had a joss stick before. It is painful. Oh, darlings, thank you in the chat, everybody supporting me and being there, really appreciating it. And I will be back on probably later on and just do some affirmations. So we'll get some affirmations going for 2023. Okay. Bye then, Vera. Take care. And I'll see you again soon. All right. Bye. Bye, darlings. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
But computer's very delayed. I'm like,